Hi, right. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it over to this time, but I was doing well, mate. You better start eating that fucking chocolate! What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's video is going to be a match reaction to the game just past that against Braga. Some of the atmosphere in the pub, the place was absolutely rocking, but for those of you that have been long-term subscribers or have watched my videos for a while, you might be wondering where this background is from my past few videos, and I've not moved. I'm just loaning out my cousin's fancy dancy setup. But anyway, without keep you waiting here any much longer, let's get into the video. Enjoy the clips. What's going on, everyone? I wish it was the stadium in Braga I was walking to, but I'm allowed to have to do instead. Just walking up to there now. About an hour before kick-off, plenty of time to get a bit more drink to calm the nerves once again, but just going to do a little prediction, my thoughts on the team. Back four. Lucky Borna made it back in. I think that's going to be huge for us today. We always play much better when he's in the team. That attacking option on the left hand side. Big Fridge has made his way in for Katic. It was a absolute bomb scare against St Johnstone it was, wasn't it, at the weekend there, so I'm not surprised that he's been dropped. But Kent's kept his place as well, which is interesting because Gerrard's shown that he's not scared to drop people when they're out of form and they've had a bad game. But I think it's quite harsh leaving Aribo on the bench. I'd maybe personally put Aribo in for Kent today. But the midfield three, you've got Arfield, Davis and Jack. Presuming it's just going to be a 4-3-3 type formation, I think it's actually going to play more like a 4-5-1 with, hopefully, because Braga in that first leg at Ibrox used the wings really well with their wing backs. The wing backs are causing us some major damage in that first leg, so hopefully they've learned from that, and Kent and Had you think will play it in the left mid right mid spot to counter that tonight. But I'm feeling that we'll do alright, Canberra up top. I think a 1-1 draw. Ibrox, baby. So there we have it. That was the party in the Loudon, and that is us into the last 16. Some huge ties that we can possibly match up, which we'll go on to talk about. But we'll start it off by going over the team itself today, which the team and the managers deserve huge plaudit today because the tactics were spot on. We pressed exactly when we needed to. The shape was perfect. Big shout to take out Katic, put in Edmondson for this magnitude of a game, and the big fridge, what can we say, absolutely stood up and was counted tonight. The two centre-halves were absolutely awesome. I don't think you can really say anyone had a bad game tonight, but the only frustrating thing you can say is where is that consistency when it comes to the league, but that's just something that we're going to have to figure out how to bring into the league, but it was absolutely brilliant today. In the first 30 seconds of the game though, we didn't get off to too great of a start. It was a little bit shaky. Braga pressed us high, won the ball early, and you're thinking, oh no, please don't let this be a sign of things what's coming tonight, but it was not. We calmed, we settled our nerves, and we got on with it, and we were certainly the team creating the most chances in the first half. I think McGregor only had one save to make, which was off a header around about the 30-minute mark, and we genuinely could have been 2 or 3-0 up in the first half, especially with Hadj getting the penalty, because, I mean, this time at least it was on target, it was a good save, but put your thoughts down in the comments below who you think should be on penalties, because literally we've missed 60% of our penalties this season. I should have seen that stat saying we've missed 6 out of 10 penalties that we've took. At half time you were hoping that the penalty miss didn't get into our players' heads too much and that they still came out confident, knowing that we did play well in that first half, and we did. Came out on fire in that second half. We started well, pressing again when we needed to, and putting Braga under pressure and not giving them too much respect. And then of course Kent got his goal in the second half. Who's been doubting Kent? Who's been saying that he doesn't deserve a place in the team? Who's been saying Aribo should start in front of him lately? It's certainly not been me anyway, but in all seriousness, hopefully that is a goal, because when he's on top form, he's a player that no doubt gets into your starting 11, but hopefully he takes confidence from that and he gets back to the Ryan Kent that we know he can be. Ojo as well come on for the last 20 minutes for Canberra, and we had a lot of fans having a lot of moans and groans at the time, but I think that was of the tactics of we were going to be sitting a bit deeper and just using Ojo's pace, because Braga were already playing a high line, but I think the thought of us hoofing the ball clear and Ojo getting in behind, possibly to kill the game off, I think was the thinking there. And one chance that we did get, I'd like to know your thoughts about this as well. Ojo went in behind, he was offside, no complaints about that, but he got the ball first and the keeper wipes him out, but the keeper gets away with it because it was offside. But I still think in that situation, it would have been a yellow card if he was onside. So does that just mean that he's allowed to tackle him like that? Well, let me tell you, one thing I'm certainly jealous of is the Bears that are in Braga tonight, because what a party that is going to be. If I wasn't jealous before, you certainly are now after that result, because well, that one's going to be messy. I'm going to quickly go over, just at the end of this video here, some of the potential opponents that we could get in the next round. So I'd like for you guys to put down in the comments below who you'd want to get. We've got the likes of just some Wolves, Roma, Malmo, Ajax, Arsenal, Celtic, Inter Milan, Man United, Sevilla. There's some of the teams that we can face. We're getting to serious talent in this next round. Somehow, if we do manage to draw Celtic, if they manage to get through tomorrow night, we would play Celtic 3 games in a week, because our next Europa League games are scheduled before and after the Celtic game, or whatever the home and away leg will be. So if we match Celtic, it's going to be 3 Old Firms in a week. But that's going to be all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making that one today. But leave a like in the video, it helps the channel massively. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll catch you in the next one, where we're hopefully getting another win in the Scottish Cup.